channel. I'm Rin. Sorry about that if that made a noise. And this is a channel all about cross stitch. Off to a great start. Okay, so I have done floss tubes before. I have another channel which I started out doing crafting videos, then I started doing floss tubes, then I kind of wanted to go back to doing crafting videos. So what I decided to do is just split the floss tubes off onto a separate channel so I could kind of do two different things. And you know, if people want to watch one thing, they can watch that, or if they want to watch the other, and it's not all kind of jumbled together. Anyway, if you haven't seen my videos before, then that big long ramble doesn't really mean a lot to you and you don't care. But welcome to floss tube number 1. Yeah. If you're coming over from my old channel, welcome to you as well. If you've followed me on Instagram or any of those other places, yay, welcome. Hi. So basically, this channel is just going to be floss tubes, and I'm pretty excited about that. I'll also put a link in the description box if you are curious to see what other kind of stuff I'm working on, because I love to dabble in all sorts of crafts, just so many things. There might occasionally be a knitting or crochet project on here, but I don't do a ton of that, and I'll just put that towards the end. So if you don't know me, if you haven't watched any of my videos on my other channel before, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. In case you're wondering, I'm looking down. I made notes because if I don't make notes, I will not remember things. So, I live in Florida. I'm non-binary. My pronouns are they, them. I've been cross-stitching for about 20 years. I tend to do more like pop culture sort of patterns from TV, movies, video games, stuff like that. I don't really do much in the way of primitives or samplers unless it's sort of, you know, based around something that I enjoy. So you're not going to see a lot of really traditional stuff on here. My stuff is kind of eclectic. I do like to do a lot of seasonal stitching. I get really excited if there's 4 different patterns, one for spring and summer and fall and winter, and I'll just do all of them, then I put them up, and my house is soon going to be covered in like seasonal patterns. I like decorating for the different seasons anyway, so that kind of plays into that. It's a lot of fun. Okay, if you want to see more of my stuff, you can follow me on Instagram at crafty_rin, put that down here, or on Twitter at doallthecrafts. Not that I've really figured out how to use Twitter, and you probably won't follow me on there. It's fine. I'm on there because I was trying it out, and I don't know. If you know the secret to Twitter, please tell me. If you would like to know more about me, maybe I could do a video. I know the Know Your Needleworker tag with all the questions and stuff is pretty popular. So if you would want to see something like that, write something down in the comments, and maybe I can do that as a extra video at some point. But enough of me rambling about all this sort of stuff that you probably only marginally care about. Let's get into the stitching. So I'm gonna show off my stitching a little bit differently, probably than most channels do. And I'm going to just have video of them, and I'm going to do voiceover because I can't see what I'm doing. I'm doing it on my phone, and I'm using the cameras in the back, so I can't see if I try to frame it up so I kind of know where I'm supposed to be. But as far as like making sure it's in focus or if you can see things, I don't like it. So I'm doing it a different way. So my undergraduate degree is in broadcasting, so I have some knowledge of how to put a video together, and I'm trying to actually use those skills to do something that's entertaining, hopefully. So let's get into that, because, well, that's what you're here for, isn't it? Alright, first up is the Stitch Along from PixelPRIME, and it's all 8-bit video games. You can see there's Kirby and Castlevania, Pac-Man, Final Fantasy, Metroid. There's been some great stuff so far this year. So this is what it looked like. That's what it looked like before I started working on it this month. This month was added the Duck Hunt game. You had the little dog, and of course a duck that you've missed, and he's laughing at you. All right, next up we have Animal Crossing. I love this little pattern. It's so cute. The more recent ones is Celeste and Red, and this is what it looked like before I started working on it this month. And then this month we added Isabel, and she looks pretty good. I didn't do such a great job with the French knots on her eyes, but I still think she's pretty cute. All right, this is the Magic Kingdom stitch along. I just love how interesting this is looking with the turrets and everything. You can see all the different Disney characters in there. And so this month was Sleeping Beauty, and you can see it added another nice turret on there, and you got the fairies and Maleficent over there breathing, green fire and stuff. Oh, this one, the Cozy Cafe. This is one of my favorite stitch ones. It's so cute. I love all the little details, and the only thing that is missing so far is I haven't done the beading on this. So this month was the pumpkin spice latte in an adorable little fox mug, and I love it. The panda was my favorite, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The fox takes my heart. I love him. He's so cute. Okay, now for a little more creepy stitching. We've got the Cryptid Stitch along. And oh my goodness, I love the look of this. So since last month, I worked on adding the Chupacabra, the Hopkinsville Goblin, and the Frogman. But I love the Victorian look of it, and just how like the monsters are kind of cute, but you can definitely tell what they're supposed to be. It's really been a lot of fun to work on. Okay, so this is my November magnet. This is from the Cross Stitcher magazine, and I just love the little mushrooms and the colors. It's very fall, so cute. And then this is the Booville series. This is the first one, the Booville Inn, and I'm just in love with them, and I can't wait to do the other ones. So cute. This has been my big project this month, the Nightmare Before Christmas Stitch Along. There was one pattern released every day in October, and you can see it has Sally, it has Jack and Zero and Oogie Boogie, and like a bunch of other characters from Halloween Town. And I kind of love down at the bottom where Santa is giving the eyeball to Jack wearing his hat. It's just a great little detail. But this one's all done. Okay, this is from Season of the Stitch, and they sell kits with their patterns in it. And I thought this was just a great little Halloween stitch. So cute. Home, sweet haunted home with a little ghost and a little bat, and just some great Halloween colors going on there. This one, I was working so hard to finish these. These are the little hexes from Dee's 20 Stitches, and I had so much fun putting them in little hoops, gluing on the buttons, finding some ribbon to hang them from. I did replace the green and the purple floss with some silk from Trinway Silks. The purple is Dracula and the green is Dr. Jekyll. So I got those in a Halloween stitching box, and I thought it would be fun to take advantage of trying out some silks, and it turned out really nice. I love how they came out. All right, bonus crochet project. I made a little candy corn dishcloth because I just was having fun making some seasonal stuff, and I really like how it turned out, and I want to try to make a few more of these soon. Okay, I hope you enjoyed seeing all of my projects that I'm working on and the one random crochet project that I got to this month. Okay, so a lot of videos do haul. I'm not really planning on doing that since I'm doing it once a month. First of all, there would probably be a lot of stuff most months, so it would be a lot to go through, and add a lot to the video. And also, a lot of times I get subscription boxes, so it's not really things that people can go out and buy. I mean, and you'll see most of my, you'll see fabrics and flosses and stuff when I use them and patterns, so I'm just probably not going to do that. Executive decision, okay? But I do have some stitchy kindness to talk about, I guess, sort of. So I did a sort of spooky Halloween exchange with 5 other cross stitchers. So that was Morty, and her channel is Mad Morty, and Georgie from her Crafty Rogue Gamer, and Ashley the Stitching Penguin. So I sent a package to Carrie. Her channel is DNA Geek Crafts, and I will put up a couple pictures probably over here, over there. One of these ways. I'll put up a few pictures of some of the things I sent to her. I didn't cross stitch anything for her. I did send her some little things to cross stitch on, but I was really wanting to try branching out and doing other stuff. I made a knitted dishcloth that says Best Witches, and I used some perler beads to make some rather large coasters. And the patterns were so cute. They were kind of big. They were a little ridiculous. Oh well, to use them for the very large mug. And then I received my package from Glennis, and her channel is Fever Dreams, and I will link everybody's channels down below, although if you're watching this, you probably are already watching pretty much all of those channels. So I got this fabulous box of stuff from her. So I'm going to go through this real quick and show you. So there was some yarn, because she knows that I crochet and knit. So this Posh hand-dyed 80% silk, 20% merino. So cute. There's also some hobby yarn. Nice little pink yarn there. Soft. Now here we're getting into, there was kind of a theme, and there's one thing that's not still in the box, and you'll probably be able to guess what it was when I get done. So we have some floss, Classic Colorworks, candy corn. Nice variegation on there with the different colors. She made a little biscuit, little bats and pumpkins and candy corns. Okay, you're starting to see it. You're starting to see it. I know you are. And then she crocheted on this little container. Look at that. It's another candy corn. So cute, so cute. And fabric with candy corns. Great. I'm gonna figure out something to do with that. And then a bunch of little skulls, which were so fun when I kept opening, and I would just like find another one and be like, oh, here's another one, and here's another one, here's another one. The lovely little card, and as you can probably guess, a candy corn pattern. And you probably can also guess that the thing that's not in there anymore that was in the box was a package of candy corn. So I was so happy when she sent me that. It was just a lot of fun, and as you could tell from my crochet project, that I do indeed like candy corn. Fight me on it. I like it. If you don't like it, you don't have to eat it. More for me. Although I do prefer the pumpkins more. I really like those little mellow cream pumpkins. Oh, those are just good little... Anyway, getting totally off track here. So, to wrap things up, I want to talk about plans. So this is my first Flosstube, but on the old channel, I did make some plans for October. So I'm going to talk about those and if I actually achieved them, which you probably already figured out for my projects and stuff. I know, I'm so fancy. Look at this. I have a whiteboard. So I could put up, you know, text and stuff, but I decided to be analog. So, okay, what were my plans? So I wanted to catch up on my stitch-alongs, which I did. I wanted to finish the first Booville pattern, which I did. Finish one little hex, well, you know that I went above and beyond on that one. And fully finished some projects, which I didn't show those off, but I did put some felt backings on some small projects. So I didn't do as much finishing as I wanted to, but I did do some finishing, so it counts. Counts. And ones that I didn't even have on there was I finished all 3 little hexes and crocheted a candy corn dishcloth. So I went above and beyond this month, I think. Okay, now I'm going to cut the video for a second so I can write my November goals on here, and, you know, I'm just going to like skip that part so you guys don't have to wait here. Okay, so I need something better to erase this because the thing that came with it is not great. But anyway, so November goals. I want to finish the November sections for all my stitch alongs. I want to finish the second Booville pattern to go with the one I finished this last month. I want to get my December magnet done, which I realized I forgot to put on the goals I finished last month because I was doing my November magnet. But anyway, I did it, so it's fine. Start the frames. I have 2 Christmas stitch alongs that the frames are out and I want to get started on. So I want to at least get the frames started. I don't know if I'll be able to finish them this month, but we'll see. And I need to finish my Christmas cards. Derek has been, that's my boyfriend, he's been very helpful in stitching a lot of the Christmas cards, but some of them are a little bit more than he wants to deal with, so I need to finish those. I've got a couple more and I want to get them done so I can get them out early because the Postal Service has not been the most reliable lately. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, so those are my plans for next month. This month? Yes. We're in November. It is November. Those are my plans for this month. Ha! So hopefully I can get all those done and I can update you on them in my next video. So I want to thank everybody for watching if you've gotten all the way here. Also remember, you know, could hit the like and subscribe so that you can come back and see what other stuff I'm working on and whatever this is that I'm doing. Videos will be out the first Friday of the month, and I might do other videos in between the regular Flosstube updates. I do have a thought on doing, I know a lot of people do whip parades. If you're not familiar with that, work in progress, and also I think I talked about SALs, but that's stitch alongs, in case you I figure probably a lot of you do know those terms, but maybe there's some people that don't. But instead of doing a whip parade, I was thinking about doing a finish parade. Since I'm starting the new channel, I've got a lot of old projects that I've finished, and I thought it might be fun to go through and show those. If you'd be interested in a video like that, please let me know. I'm kind of curious if people would want to see something like that. I haven't really seen a lot of videos like that, but let me know. Just put a comment down there. Yeah, if you want to see that, if you want to see a longer video talking about the, you know, stuff about me, woo. Anyway, I think that's it for me on this video. I'm so glad that you decided to join me on my new channel. Fresh, exciting new Flosstube. I've got like this whole fancier lighting setup and stuff. I've got a microphone on. I'm doing voiceovers. I'm doing B-roll. It's like, yeah. Okay, that was probably a little bit much. I get bring it down a notch. Bring it down a notch. Yeah. Anyway, I hope I see you in my next video. And other than that, thank you for watching. Bye.